Welcome. Let me make sure I'm all set up the way we need to get set up because we know we want to make sure all the sound is good. We want to make sure everything is cool over here. All right. Join me on youtube.com. Feminista Jones. Only on IG until 10:30. Okay. Hi, everyone. Okay, we are gonna do it. We are gonna do it. Oh, welcome everybody. Welcome. Tonight is gonna be fun, y'all. Y'all see, I got my little champagne glasses, my little 2025. We are gonna do it. Hello, hello, welcome. Make your way in and join me. Thank you, Bill. And I look amazing. I'm trying. Listen, I told you I was going to get my little fancy dress on. I got my little fancy gold dress. I'll stand up a little bit. You all can see. It's got pockets. It's wonderful. Wonderful. And we are here and we are doing it. And this is what our evening is going to be. Thank you so much for the love and the compliments in the chat. I'm going to pull in what we'll be watching, but I'm going to be tuned in for my election coverage.
Wow.
You know that I love a good pivot.
Okay. Does
You know,
Whitney
when they
Cummings
start
want a
getting
shot?
Anderson drunk,
No, you don't.
I get my light.
Okay,
Right?
come on over. Comedian Whitney Cummings on National
You
Georgia.
know, you're not like
Look at you.
So Anderson is getting drunk. I think we'll have an Anderson drunk spot.
has touched you.
I think every time
You're
Anderson
so
takes a shot, if you're drinking, you gotta take a shot. So we just I'm gonna take a little drink.
Are you sure? I thought it was Kathy Griffin screaming at you from the
street. Oh, you have to like nice leather on? What did come on? Let me actually I said I was gonna share the link with
I did that, I got pregnant with a stranger's child.
and
how is Junior?
Junior's doing wonderful.
Right.
My
Come
baby,
on. I did put some effort into my y'all because I know I don't usually wear makeup on the screen. So here I am.
Television just doesn't pay what it used to, so I had to carry my own kid. It was pretty humbling.
What are you most excited for 2025?
I mean, hopefully forgetting 2024. You know, working a lot, which is good. I'm touring.
Here we are.
A natural
Here we are. We're gonna meet
stand-up comedian touring over.
How long are you?
Yeah, be quiet. Okay. All right. If you're watching on Instagram, I am gonna probably cut this at 10:30. So you guys just come on and just join us on YouTube. It's gonna be so much more fun over there anyway. For those of you that are hanging out tonight, get comfortable. We are going to be looking at some of the top moments in political theater and utter nonsense. We know this year was one for the books, right? So we will be checking in with Anderson and his name is Andy, right? Or something like that. Bravo or something like that. You said they should aspire to be as lit as Kamala. Yeah, we're going to talk about drunk Kamala tonight. Oh yeah, we're talking about it all. We are talking about it all. Can we do a virtual shot? Yes, we can. If you are here and you just got here, you got a glass in your hand, raise your hand to us surviving 2024. Okay? Everybody take a drink. If you're drinking, if you're not drinking, we're going to do a lot of drinking tonight. We're going to talk a lot about drinking. If that is something that triggers you, this might not be the stream for you tonight. But if you're okay with that, if you got other things, look, I got all my drugs. I got everything. We ready. We doing it tonight. All right? Join us. Take a drink. We'll be periodically taking shots throughout the night. I'm going to put the invite link in the chat. I don't do this because I don't trust y'all. But I'm putting the invite link in the chat. If you would like to come on stage, you can click that and then you can come backstage. Join me. We'll talk for a little bit. Come on in. It's all good. Just make sure you look nice. Make sure you're appropriate. Make sure you're able to speak coherently. Yeah, not too lit. Ryan, I know you've been drinking. So, you know, Ryan Venero told me earlier he's going to come already lit. So you know, yeah, just do it. Just if you want to join us. If not, you know, that's fine too. I'll post it again later on. All right. So there's a few things I want us to talk about. Let's talk about it. Let's said I'm too high. Listen, I get it. I get it. This was a year to be high, right? This was a year that I know I was high most of the year. I'm just going to be honest. You know what? Sober cheers, y'all. That's it. I love this community too. If you're sober, put a finger in the air. Put a 1 in the chat if you're sober living, celebrating all the sober living today. We appreciate you. That's not me yet. It's not me yet. But I admire you, and we respect that. Checking in from Atlanta, Georgia. Let me know in the chat where y'all at. Where we celebrating? Let me know what's going on. Let me know what's going on. Atlanta's in the building. All right, y'all. Look, can I talk my shit? Can I talk my shit? All right. All right, let's put them away real quick. Stop sharing them. I'm gonna talk my shit. Columbus, Ohio. Ohio in the building. San Diego-ish. BX all day, son. BX in the building. That's it. That's the hometown. BX, Bronx, New York. What up? Kansas City, St. Louis, Brooklyn, baby. New York City in the building. Baltimore in the building. Kansas City in the building. Okay, so we all over. Cleveland, Ohio in the building. Ohio always be represented. I was talking to somebody the other day about how many major cities Ohio has. Why you got so many damn cities? Ohio is not that big a state. You're in Kentucky. What up, Kentucky? I just went to Kentucky not long ago. It's pretty awesome. Y'all, I'm going to cover some stories, you know, stuff that we didn't necessarily get to talk about because maybe it happened before I launched Political Theater with Dr. T. But some of this stuff we have talked about. And so let's dig into it. And I'm also interested as I'm going along, what y'all think were the top political stories this year, right? Some of it is hilarious. Some of it is what the fuck. Some of it is just downright sad. Provisional podcast partner says that everybody underestimates Ohio. And it's, you know, and it's a swing state, isn't it? Like, well, it was a swing state. Okay. Well, all right. Georgia's here. All right. So let's start. I'm gonna start with something easy. Here's one. Listen. We're gonna talk about Biden and his debate. Now, y'all know President Joseph Robinette Biden was struggling. We could say that, right? Biden was struggling a little bit. And that debate was pretty bad. Let's revisit it real quick. Here we go. Let's look at this real quick. All right. Let's see if we got some sound. Do we have sound here? Why don't I have sound? Turn that on. Oh, I should turn the sound on. All right.
We're going to do with more border patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
The only person on this stage is a convicted felon is the man I'm looking at right now.
But when he talks about a convicted felon, his son is a convicted felon.
What are you talking about? You have the morals of an alley cat. My son was not a loser, was not a sucker. You're the sucker. You're the loser.
He's blaming inflation, and he's right. It's been very bad.
Oh, gosh.
He caused the inflation.
Excuse me, with dealing with everything we have to do with, look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
Just cut him off.
Well, I took 2 tests.
They cut him off. They had to cut Biden off. They were so embarrassed for him. They were so embarrassed. What was happening to your man? Hold on. Because this was funny. It's not funny. It's low-key funny. Right? Low-key. Okay. Yeah, so here's the whole clip of that first one.
I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban. on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more border patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
Now, I'm going to be honest, a little messed up. We all know that Joe Biden got a stutter. And we all know that people who stutter, sometimes when they're under pressure, the stutter, is thicker and stuff like that. So we're not laughing at the stutter. That's not what we're laughing at. We're laughing at the ridiculousness of this entire thing. That's what we're laughing at. Let's keep this going.
Look,
He didn't know what he was saying. He didn't know what he was saying. And so, I brought that up because, honestly, that's what turned the election, right? That's let's turn that off. That's what led to this whole thing, right? Kamala Harris becoming the nominee because the Democrats were scared of, they were scared of what was going on, right? So they were like, oh my gosh, if we keep pushing Joe Biden, he's not going to win. When we found out later that, actually Joe Biden was probably a little more popular because he was a dude. And that's kind of wild, right? This year we had to contend with this idea that an super elder, white man who struggled with articulating his thoughts, right? Who had his own sexual harassment issue, who gave us the 94 crime bill for which niggas are still in jail, was a better option than a younger, half Black, half Indian, very smart attorney from California, former senator, all those things, current vice president. They were like, yeah, nah. Now, we don't have to talk about policies because her policies and his policies were the same, so that's fine. But it's just like, it was a reminder. And so like Black women were kind of going through it. It was just kind of this reminder that, you know what, we still ain't going to impress them. And it is what it is. Let's check back and see what the hell is going on with these people. Because, I like to try to catch Anderson before they kick him off. Okay, now they went to commercial. Oh, love the skating. Love the skating. There was a lot of skating content this year. And I actually loved it. There was a lot of like people skating and being fancy free and things like that. One of my good friends really got into learning how to skate this year. Don't nobody do it like Black people, right? All right. So anyway, while they're on commercial break, okay. So we'll do that. And so what else happened this year? I didn't see if y'all put anything in the chat, which y'all thought. Yeah, 2 old men fighting on stage and one getting slaughtered. That was like kind of wild, right? Okay. It was totally a debacle. You're not lying. Yeah, you said there's a whole skate culture in Atlanta. Philadelphia too has a big skate culture as well. Jersey's big on that, North Jersey. All right, so here's what else we had. So that leads us to what? Kamala Harris ends up running for president. And this is historical, right? Like this is historical. Let me cue up what I want to cue up. I want to pause that. This is historic. We can think what we want to think about Kamala Harris. Y'all know I was not her number one fan, right? We know that. But also, let's acknowledge that this is probably the furthest that a Black woman, a South Asian woman has gotten in terms of American politics, right? And she broke the first record being, the vice president, but then being the presidential candidate on a major party ticket. That was huge, right? And we have to acknowledge that. And here's the thing, because I'm such a free speech hardliner, I actually don't care what your political leanings are. You can be whomever you want. It doesn't take away from that. If that had been Condoleezza Rice, I'd be saying the same thing, right? So we have to acknowledge that. But But we also had a lot of fun with Kamala, right? We had a lot of fun with Kamala this election cycle. And let's just kind of take a look at some of the stuff that she was doing. Let's see, stop that. Okay. Y'all remember that one time we talked about her. All right, here we go. I
think it's very important, as you have heard from so many incredible leaders, for us at every moment in time, and certainly this one, to see the moment in time in which we exist and are present, and to be able to contextualize it, to understand where we exist in the history
What the fuck is she
and in the
saying?
moment as it relates not only to the past, but the future.
What the fuck was she talking about? That was part of the problem. She wasn't saying shit. She was not saying shit, right? She wasn't really doing much of anything. Like, we were just like, okay, girl, sis, okay, what? Anyway, here's another clip. Let's see what we got here. I'm queued up. I'm queued up. Let's go. Let's share this one real quick. Oh, man. I'm already hot. All right, let's listen to this.
About the strength of our democracy. I think that there's a duality to the nature of democracy. When it's intact, it's so strong in terms of what it does to uphold and protect individual rights and freedoms. So strong in its nature. And this is very fragile. It will only be as strong as our willingness to fight.
Hey, what was your girl saying? Anybody understand that? Anybody? So there was a oh, that's right. Mo is in South Africa, everybody. So say Happy New Year to Mo in South Africa. Okay. This is what we try to figure out. What was our girl? What was she saying? Well, now that I know that she's possibly drunk, I love her, right? She's great. She's one of us. Right. She never did improv before. But she wasn't saying nothing. And so what ended up happening was like this rumor started that like she was routinely drunk, okay? Regularly drunk. That she may have an alcohol. Now, I don't know nothing about that, sis. I ain't gonna say nothing. We listen, we don't judge. But also. All right, got one more for you. Let's see. Okay, let's share this one. Y'all are tired of me. I know you're tired. Y'all remember this one.
This is an uncertain time. I'm clear-eyed about that.
Y'all remember this.
I know you're clear-eyed about it. And it feels heavy. And I just have to remind you, don't you ever let anybody take your power from you.
Ever let anybody take
You have the same power that you did before November 5th.
That's it. Yeah.
And you have the same purpose.
Look at how flushed her
you
face
did.
is, too. Look around the edges. There's
And
a lot
you
of
have
flush
the
around
same
the edges.
ability
Listen, I'm a
to
drinker.
engage and
Okay.
inspire.
I'm just saying. I'm a drinker. That's all I'm saying. I get it. By the end of the night, I'm probably going to be red around the edges, too. Okay. Listen. I don't. See, y'all are already messy. We are only 20 minutes into this stream, and you all are already being messy. I didn't say it. I didn't say nothing about her sneaking into the rum cabinet, but then here you go, Najee. Here you go. And you got to be talking about that. All right, let's check in on our man. Let's check in on our man here. Looks like
Now a musical performance from one of the best-selling recording artists of all time, Grammy Award winner Shania Twain. This is her hit, Man, I Feel Like a Woman, from her
Don't nobody care about Shania Twain. Shut the hell up. All right. All right. No, we'll leave them over there. All right. So I'm not counting this down in any particular order. So I haven't ranked these. Okay. I'm just going along. You know, you say messy, but not wrong, but friends. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. She did sound drunk a few times. We're actually not gonna be, we're not judging. We listen, we don't judge. We listen, we don't judge. Let me check these text messages. Oh, got some compliments on how I look tonight. Thank you very much. I'm just saying, yeah, I put on some effort. That's all I'm saying. I showered. I flicked down my baby hair. I put on a face. I said, hey. Oh, look at that night. Thank you. Happy New Year. Yeah, matter of fact, let's take a drink. Everybody got a drink in your hand. Raise your drink up. This time, we are toasting to Kamala Harris making history. Why not? We don't have to politically agree, but Kamala Harris made history. Everybody raise a glass. And okay. All right. All right. All right. So what else is going on? Talked about Biden. Let me delete that. Trump. Okay. All right, let's talk about this one, because this was actually a pretty big deal. I didn't care personally. But it's a pretty big deal. All right. Let's share. Let's get this video up. Boom. All right. Now y'all remember this, right? Y'all remember Donald Trump staged an assassination attempt. Okay? I'm gonna look directly in the camera and say that shit again. Donald Trump staged an assassination attempt. Hold on. What? Come on, y'all. All right. We know good and damn well Donald Trump, nobody was trying to kill that. He staged the whole thing. He got the most ridiculously slack-jawed looking person they could find. The worst shot in America. How you have an AR-15 and you don't hit your target? That's the whole goddamn point of the AR-15, is to splatter your target into smithereens. And I'm only making light of it. I've shot an AR-15 before, and I'm not trying to make light of school shootings, because another news item, I'm not going to get into it, but there are entirely too many school shootings this year. I'm not trying to make light of it. But come on. If you're going to use an AR-15, is that what he used, I think, to try to shoot the president? How the hell you miss? Also, folks, how the hell you miss all them people in the back? Anyway, let's watch the tape. Because it's bullshit.
Take a look at what happened.
Let's watch that again. This is some bullshit. Let's go back. Look how long it took Secret Service to come. Let's go back here.
Take a look at what happened.
He lying. He grabbed his hand. Why he grabbed his hand that early? Let's try this again. Why he grabbed his hand his ear that early? We didn't even have a shot. Look.
Take a look at what happened.
He nothing hit him. Nothing hit him. I'm sorry. His reaction time to that first bullet was too slow, and it was ahead of the second one. That Mickey Ficky did not get hit. I don't care what nobody says. Okay? He didn't do right. Like, come on. Come on, it was staged. You know what? Not the D-list actors. Y'all are messy. Why they gotta catch strays? Why they gotta? Okay. Okay. All right. See, this is why. Now, I just want to point out this man in the middle. He didn't get on the floor. All he did was slouch down and grab his knees. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. I'm telling you, this was staged. Look, look, look. Ain't nobody scared. Look, look, look. Why is he still standing? Nobody behind Trump. And then look how hype he gets. Look how hype he gets. Look at your man. Look at your man right here. Look at him. Look at him. He knew exactly when to cheer. Yeah. Yeah. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Y'all saw him. Why was nobody else running? Is the question that I have. Why was nobody else running? Everybody was just like, oh. Oh. The ones most likely to own weapons and, you know, own firearms hear that little popping off and they're like, oh, wow, what's happening? What's going on? Oh. Fight. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. But it was a big story, right? Became this whole thing, and they were trying to blame the Democrats. Then they found out the dude was Republican, you know. So, exactly. But he manages to grab his ear and crack a little pellet on it. He had the shit in his hand already, y'all. First shot went, he was late. You know, he was an elder. The older we get, we move a little slower. They didn't get the timing right. And he cracked it and rubbed it on his ear real quick. I'm just saying. Yeah. I get it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Welcome, Canada. Oh, Canada. Welcome, Canada. Wasn't the FBI told the dude was on the roof and they did not? I think it was the police, the local police. I think they told one of them. They was like looking at him like, oh, I'm telling you, this whole thing was staged. Okay, it was staged. Let's check back in and see what they're doing on the CNN. Let's see what they're doing over here. Let's turn this on. Wait, I need to go live. How is she still performing? Is this song that long? Is this song really that long? I don't know. I don't listen to white people music. Not like that. Yeah, they killed the shooter. They were like, you're not going to reveal the trade secrets. We're going to make sure you're dead so you don't tell them, hey, Trump hired me. What is Andy and Anderson doing?
That was great. What are you doing on your phone?
I'm trying to organize stuff.
Oh, are you?
Yes, I am.
Really?
Okay, they're drunk.
Guess what? That was awesome. I love you, Shania.
I love Shania.
They have two white gay men.
Well, you couldn't give it up here. You were on your phone.
I was listening. I just didn't want to get involved in your Michigan.
Look at Anderson.
We are 90
They get him drunk
away.
every time. What is he doing?
I can't get the vision of you dressed at the Grateful Dead thing.
Okay. Coming up, we're going to check in with Randy Kay.
Oh, there he is. There's Andy Grateful Dead.
Okay, all right. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
What is Anderson
no
doing?
Fun zone. No fun allowed in
This
Anderson's
is Vanderbilt.
universe. We're going to check in with Randy Kay in No Rain, Key West, Florida. Plus, Diplo
When
is
you're
here,
rich,
superstar DJ and producer. Love
you can
Diplo.
get on
We're going to be
CNN
right back.
Yes,
as an anchor and get drunk. All right. Anyway, let's go back to the docket. What else? Oh, here go one. Oh, y'all hate to see it. Y'all hate to see it. Do we remember Do we remember Mark Robinson? Y'all remember Mark Robinson, right? Mark Robinson was lieutenant governor of North Carolina. Is he still anybody from North Carolina? Okay. I'm going to put the thing in the chat. You guys come join me backstage. I'm going to put it back in the chat. If you guys want to come join me, there's the link. All right. I'm cutting off Instagram. I'll be watching on Instagram anyway, so I'm good. I'm cutting off Instagram. You guys join us on YouTube if you want, because I don't want to stream both places anymore. If you want to join the chat, you want to hop on with me, you want to discuss any of the things I have on my docket, come on and hop on backstage, and we're here. And that's okay. So we're going to get rid of that one. We'll remove that one. All right. So Mark Robinson, one of the most self-loathing Black men in the world, probably the history of the world, was outed for having participated on a site called Nude Africa. Now listen. I'm actually not going to lie to you. I used to be on Nude Africa. Only because I like watching people do nasty shit. And I'm going to tell you, they was doing nasty shit on Nude Africa. People would go live and be having sex in their house. And you know what? Here's the thing. I like hood porn. So I like they say, the box fan in the window, the empty blunt fillings on the table, couple of the bullet wounds in the ass. I like hood porn. So they were on Nude Africa. This is back in the day, y'all. I'm like, we got to be at least 15 years. Like Web 1.5. And they would go live. And they would be fucking. Somebody would have pants around their ankles. And then it would just, okay. Full disclosure. So it's very possible at some point I may have chatted with him. I don't know. So anyway, y'all remember he got caught. He got caught calling himself a black Nazi. He was posting under the name Mini Soldier. So SOLDR. It's him. He tried to act like it wasn't him. It was him. He was very anti-trans, very just trying to be all prim and proper, whatever. So he told a story one time where he was talking about fantasizing about his wife's sister and giving her golden showers. This is why I'm never going to get monetized, because, I'm going to give you the real. I don't even censor my stuff. Matter of fact, I got to put this back on here. Allegedly, he was fantasizing about pissing on his sister-in-law. Now, listen, we don't judge. I'm okay with the golden showers. If the people are consenting and ain't nobody getting hurt, I'm cool. But this was his wife's sister. You nasty fuck. He said, I came to a spot that was a dead end, but had two big vent covers over it. It just so happened it overlooked the showers. I sat there about an hour and watched as several girls came in and showered. I went peeping again the next morning, but after I went back, the ladder was locked. So those 2 times were the only times I got to do it. Memories. Then he said, excuse me, y'all, for the slur I'm about to say. I'm actually going to parse it out. It's a slur that is used for trans women. He said, I liked watching slur on girl porn. That's fucking hot. It takes the man out while leaving the man in. And yes, I'm a perv too. Kind of have to take a drink for that because my nigga, what the fuck? My nigga, what the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, no. She probably getting pissed on a whole lot. Whole lot. You ain't got to tell me twice. I'm surprised you all missed this. I'm not sure. How did you miss this? It was a thing. And so he said that wasn't him. It was him. And he knew it was him. He looks exactly the same. Like, come on. Come on. So that was a big story. Let's check in and see what they're doing. All right. Let's see.
Yes, you have.
I miss you guys. Happy New Year, Anderson and
She's
Andy.
got
We
white
are in
guys
Key West, and this
holding
is
her up.
the land of mermaids. There are more mermaids here than anywhere else in the world, apparently.
Cheers.
There is something in the water. I seem to have grown a tail. And I'm not the only one, boys. If you could set me down.
Do y'all
back
think
here.
Anderson and Andy be fucking
right?
after this?
That's a pretty fancy tail.
I don't know who that is.
Oh,
Randy
thank
K.
you,
I don't know who
boys.
Randy K
Thank
is.
you.
Somebody in the chat
let
tell
me
me who
show
Randy
you.
K is. I don't know who that is. I do not keep up with white people
Who's the
business.
guy?
I do not.
Yeah.
I do not.
I've made some new friends.
Wow.
So nobody's
This is
gonna
Nick.
come and
This is
be
a
backstage with me?
merman.
Nobody wants to come and hang out with me? Look at you all, don't
Nick,
care about me.
Nick, you have a mighty fine tail, I must say.
Oh.
Fantastic.
Oh, it is fantastic.
Now when he files a Me Too
And
charge,
then over here on my right,
what are we gonna
we
do?
have Christiane, and you are the
Anderson
queen
is
of
single?
the
That don't mean they
mermaids
not
here.
fucking.
Well, I beg to differ. You are definitely the
That don't mean they
queen
not
of
fucking.
this marvelous
So we also apparently we don't know. We not only have a lot of mermaids here in Key West, but we have a whole lot.
What? So
of
you came
conch
backstage?
in Key West, and we are.
I didn't see nobody backstage. Did I miss it?
Actually learn how to blow
shit.
the conch here in Key
I'm
West. So
am
if
I
I get
putting the
this
right
right,
thing?
Christiane tells me
55? All
you
right.
hold it in
All right,
your
well,
hand. You put your
okay.
hands
Did I do
around
the
it,
wrong thing? I
and
didn't
you
see
blow.
nobody backstage.
That's it.
All right.
You ready? You ready, Nick?
What are they
All right,
doing?
here we go. 1, 2, 3.
I can't believe that actually worked.
This is cultural appropriation of
actually-
mermaids.
You did it, Randy.
Wow, you did it. You did it.
Wow.
Yeah, the tails are flapping.
Randy's tail is
See?
flapping.
That's what it's known for.
Andy is gone off that yak
Okay.
already.
We love you, Randy.
Randy.
We
Yes.
love you, Randy.
All right.
Yes.
Randy,
I love you guys.
don't
Yes.
fall in love with.
I
fall
don't
in love
know.
with the wrong
There's
man.
Stephen Harris.
Randy.
Stephen
It's
Harris
not
wants to
gonna end
come.
well.
Yeah.
Hello.
Well,
How you doing?
I'm going to mute
You're
them.
not-
Hold on real quick. How you doing? How are you?
How you doing?
What's up? Oh, hold on. Where you at? Oh, hold on. Let me make sure I got both. There you go. How you doing? What you want to say, everybody? Welcome to my show, Stephen Harris.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's. You better add that S. That's how I know you black.
Since nobody didn't want to come backstage, I decided to come join.
Come on. Where you from?
I'm from Houston, Texas.
That's my brother's in Houston, Texas. What up? Shout out to Houston, Texas. Everybody down there. How old are you, Stephen?
31.
31. Oh, you're a baby. That's what's up. So how you doing? Like, how was your year? How was your 2024?
My 24 year been good. So
It was good.
I been taking care of my mother and
Okay.
been eating Thanksgiving and turkey and dressing and eating much going
Okay.
going out and spending time on my birthday because I got
Okay.
a lot of clothes for Christmas.
Oh, that's
And-
right. Are you still getting Christmas gifts? I don't get no Christmas gifts.
Oh yeah, and then either much though I this is my first time keeping up with your channel.
Oh, what's up? Well, welcome. Y'all welcome Stephen in the chat. Y'all welcome Steven in the chat. Steven, I really appreciate you checking in and being from Houston. And you got clothes for Christmas. I ain't get a goddamn thing. No, actually, I did get clothes for Kwanzaa. I got clothes for Kwanzaa. My daddy gave me clothes for Kwanzaa. My daddy gave me a sweatshirt that says, I wear my heart on my sleeve. And on the sleeve is his name, my son's name, and my mom's name. That's like a beautiful Kwanzaa gift. You know what I mean? Like, I was very happy about that. All right, Steven,
I know you.
What's one of your resolutions for 2025?
25. I hope we start off a fresh, brand new year, because I know there's a disappointment this year about the election and outcome. Because people are upset about Kamala Harris. I say, Kamala Harris, I understand she ran a 107-day campaign, and she pulled all her money across these key swing states in Georgia, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania, and Milwaukee, Wisconsin, because she ran a great campaign.
Okay. I mean, a lot of people do think that she, for the 107 days that she was there, a lot of people do think she ran a great campaign. And hey, again, shout out to her for that historic run. We're not going to deny that. On my show, we all have different political views, but we are not going to deny that Kamala Harris made history this year. And it was really important.
Yeah,
she did break a particular ceiling.
Yep. And then she probably gonna she already said that she's gonna stay in the fight.
Yeah, she's gonna try again, and you know what? That's all right.
Yeah, because this time, if she don't take the government mansion in California, she from California. Yeah. So I think if Governor Newsom decided to step down and put his hat off into the 2008 presidential campaign, that means that Kamala Harris might be the one that take his place in 26.
You know what, Stephen? I think you're absolutely right. And I do think that a lot of people were talking about her possibly being governor of California, which I think she probably has the opportunity to do more work out there. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, it is what it is. All right. You know what, Stephen? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for checking in, and thank you for being brave to come up and join my show. We really appreciate you. And Stephen, I wish the best for you and in this coming new year, because you sound like you're a good brother. And I really appreciate you. All right?
Yep.
All right. Take care. See, anybody else want to come? I posted it. Here we go. I'm going to post it again. Come join me backstage. I am not come on. Come on, y'all. Oh, what the fuck are they doing? Oh, God. What is happening? It's a gospel choir. Those black people with hard wigs. Oh, God. And white people dancing. And look, sister's trying to stop us. Now, I love it. I actually love gospel music.
All right, we have a lot more ahead.
We have a lot more ahead. Legendary DJ and producer Diplo joins us.
Diplo.
We'll be right back.
I feel like I heard scandal about Diplo. Anyway, silence them for a little bit. They'll be back. When they come back, we'll check back in. All right, I want to continue. 10:43. I got to get my docket out because I have that fucking wig was harder than a porn dick. Charlie, come on, join me now. Come on, what you doing?
Hello.
Welcome, Charlie. Charlie, what? You better pan down and let us see the outfit or stand up or something. Come on. Charlie doing that thing. Hey.
I put the leather on. I told you I'd put the leather on.
You know I love a leather. Charlie, please tell us your pronouns.
They, them.
All right. They came on the show, y'all. Bold. That's what I'm talking about. What's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Come on.
I'm a double Sagittarius. I'm a sun and rising Sagittarius.
How are you? How are you doing tonight, Charlie?
I'm good. I'm really glad to be here with y'all. I'm glad to be sober here with y'all. That was
You
like
look
my
fantastic. You look fantastic. I love it.
Thank
I
you.
love what you're doing. How was your 2024?
It was a wild ride. I have been on short-term disability for most of this year, trying to get my mental and physical health together.
That's right. That's right.
I'm gearing up to try and go back to work in like 2 months.
Come on, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get a job. So you know what? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna cut you off real quick. Today is Black New Moon. When you have two new moons in 1 month, it is one of the most powerful times for you to manifest what it is that you want and need. So we all gonna put in the chat. Charlie is getting a job within the next 2 months. Put that in the chat. You know, and Christians say when two or more agree, right? We gonna put that in the chat. Charlie, we support our community. Charlie is getting a job in the next 2 months. All right. That's what we manifesting today. We love that for you. Yeah. So what would you say is maybe the best moment of 2024? I know it was like a lot, but what would you think is the best moment for you?
I don't know if there's like a singular moment, but I think the best thing that has come out of this year is me finally putting in effort to like healing myself and healing. Like, I did a lot of work to try and heal CPTSD this year, and my childhood wounds. Like, next year, like, I cannot be taking the shit I've been carrying for like 32 years.
Come on,
not be taking that with me no more.
Is Dr. Hall still with us? He might have dipped out, but you know, come on, we around that healing. We here for that healing, and CPTSD is no joke. Shout out to you. Like, we love it. We love it. So what are you looking forward to? Like, what's a resolution you have, a personal resolution for 2025?
So I don't normally do like New Year's resolutions, but the one intention that I'm really trying to set for next year is leaving behind the narratives that other people wrote for me and just starting to write my own and only focusing on that.
Yes, that is so important. That is so important. And I'm hoping somebody that's watching is hearing that too. Don't let other people write your story. Don't let because this resonates with me right in this moment. Sometimes you have to let people tell themselves whatever story they need to tell about you so that they're okay, but you don't have to internalize that. They need it. You need to be the villain or you need to be whatever, but you don't have to internalize that. Let's go ahead and add Katie to the stage. But I'm just, you don't have to do that. Right? And I appreciate you for saying that. Everybody say hi to Katie.
Hey, guys.
Katie's here. Katie, long time family. How you doing? So
Charlie got a heating pad.
See, heating pads. Charlie, I really appreciate you sharing yourself with us tonight. And you can stick around if you want. We ain't going nowhere. Let me see what they're doing over there. I'm gonna double check. Oh, they talking to some old people. Hold on. They talking to some old people. Oh God. Let me turn on the sound. What is happening here?
In your wallet.
Who are they talking to?
If they're not fucking after this, I'm sorry.
I don't get it. They gotta be.
They have to be, right?
Oh, it's Andy's parents. It's Andy's parents.
And for 65 years, why do you carry that around, Dad?
The person who made this.
Well, I like the picture, and it reminds me, and I look at it from
what
time
y'all think?
to time.
I think Andy
reminds me of the time we got married, engaged.
I think he's down for whatever. Andy's down for whatever.
So beautiful.
Anderson is a power bottom.
That's why he carries it around now.
I think not only then, now as well.
Hey,
oh,
Lou,
wait.
Let me ask you a question. Lou, I recently had a college reunion and
no.
He was being messy.
Being messy.
Being a
Dr.
Scorpio.
Dr. Hall wants to pop in and talk shit.
I love him, but
and he's watching. You notice he ain't on the stage.
I don't care. I say this to his face.
We're on the stage now. Put a 2 in the chat if you tell Dr. Hall he can't be on my show no more. I'm not even giving you an option. All right, fine. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Dr. Hall should come back on the show. Put a 2 if you know we need to get rid of him. Because look, what is this? What is this? Like, what is happening here? Oh, our man's here. What up? What up? You gonna come join us? Let me put the link in the chat. You could come and talk. You don't have to be on the screen. Come talk with us. I know you done had a year. So anyway, Katie, how are you?
Surviving.
We know you're surviving. You're here, but look, you look great. You know, like,
I feel like shit, but thank you.
You don't look like what you've been through. Ow! Oh my God!
That's good.
What?
Thank God.
Rich Hall gave himself a lot of ones.
Well, that's a Scorpio man right there. So.
But that's not how it works. So Katie, how was your 2024 general? Was it up and down like everybody else, or was it hell?
Highs and lows. Highs and lows,
right? So the thing about highs and lows is like that can really throw you off, like emotionally, right? You kind of
especially when you have PTSD.
Exactly, you can get
such a trigger.
You can get into that space where you are losing your ability to regulate, emotionally self-regulate.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's high, 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 and then low, 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 and you get whiplash almost.
And then it makes it really hard for you to trust anything or anyone because it's just like this is just a moment.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna get bad.
Right.
And I can only count on me. So.
And so why is it that when the moment gets bad, we don't think to ourselves, this is just a moment? It's going to get good. You see? That's capitalism. That's white supremacy.
Yep.
White supremacy affects the righteous white folks as well. You know what I mean? He says, I'm underdressed. We didn't say you had to be on the camera. You could just come and talk to us. God damn.
I'm in my jammies and a heating.
We can be in our jammies. These are my jammies. I sleep in gold dresses. You guys didn't
Let
know?
it go. We're leaving that.
Y'all didn't know? These are jammies. We got leather jammies, gold jammies. Let's get some guy energy in here. You are never going to hear me say that again. Let's get some guy energy. What the hell am I talking
that in
about?
2024.
Right. Katie, what are you looking forward to in 2025? Wait, stop. Before that, what was a positive moment for you in 2024?
Seeing my daughter do cheerleading for the first time.
Yeah. Oh, you were a cheer mom?
Yeah.
You're a cheer mom?
Yeah.
Oh, yay. The kids do it for us, right?
It's a lot.
Yeah. A lot of people said they had a lot of highs. And I think a lot of people
so cute.
Yeah.
Their little routines and
you be like, settle down.
A lot of it is social for her though. Like it's a lot of friends, it's a lot of girls, it's learning dances and
why don't
getting
you join us,
all her
Dr.
favorite
Clark?
things.
Dr. Clark, you are more than welcome to join us. I got room for up to 10 people at one time. Like, listen,
nice.
It's a party.
Yeah,
it's
join
a party.
Us. Come on.
We're about to get into 11. Around 11:30, it starts getting hyped. So we got time to talk. So listen, y'all. Okay, let's talk about this next one. Well, since Katie's here, y'all. Is
it my husband?
We got to talk about what might be the biggest goddamn story in this history. Let me pull it up.
Luigi, my hero.
The biggest fucking story.
Everyone's man crush of the year.
Probably. And Ryan, our man Ryan is here with the baby.
Hey.
We got the baby. All right, y'all.
He's not loving being held.
He's not loving being held. He said to hell with y'all. No, but he's one of the cutest cats ever. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Where's
as completely out of touch, as an insult to the intelligence of the American people and the lived experience.
Let's run that back.
I'm what? I don't know.
Completely out of touch, as an insult to the intelligence of the American people.
Insult to the intelligence of the American people. Friends, let's talk Luigi. Katie, I'm letting you kick this one off.
This is what does it for me. I don't know what to say.
Okay, wait. First, let's welcome Ryan. Ryan, welcome to the show. Longtime
Hello.
fan and supporter. Wonderful to see you and hear you. Can you talk again?
Yeah.
What?
Hello?
Listen to him, Katie. What? What? What is that voice?
Oh, part of it's being sick, but I have a cold, but
What's happening here? You know, I love a sexy boy. What, Ryan? Come on, what is he doing? Ryan is time to pop out and show us.
I
He been
was
real about
called an
that
old
voice.
man at 16 because of how deep my voice was.
Listen. All right, so let's say, how was your year, Ryan? How was your year? And shout out to Ryan. You've been very supportive of me this year, and I just want to express my thank you to you. I appreciate you so much, white man.
Oh no, I thank you for everything you contribute, you know, your knowledge and time to everyone. It's been great watching you.
They said you need OnlyFans. Ryan,
It's
it's
been an up and down year. Although I did some longtime friends of mine that helped me get through like my accident and going through all that. I finally got to go out. We all went out to California, rented a place for the weekend, you know, hung out, made food, just chilled all weekends. It was a great time. So that was like the high point of my year.
That's wonderful.
But, you know, the rest of the year, just trying to take care of myself. Helping friends, family, you know, out as I can.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
And you know what?
You got hurricanes through here.
Listen, so that was one of the stories. You know, I didn't dig deep into it, but we can bring that in. Hurricane season this year was rough, right? And I think that we can, drink and pour a little bit out for all the people that got caught up, because so much of the response and the support for those people was caught up in political bullshit. You know, we talk political theater here, but there was so much political bullshit about who could get on what and who could do whatever. We're going to bring our man. All right. We're going to bring him. It's a conversation. It's a party. I said, y'all, we're going to party. But, you know, the hurricane thing, like, it's probably one of the worst responses we've seen, right? That was fucking crazy. What are you looking forward to?
My mom hasn't gotten anything from FEMA.
He left. Okay.
What really killed me was relief workers fearing for their lives from people hunting them down.
Yes.
New lows. I feel like we hit new lows with these hurricanes. Like
the fear mongering is they always find a way to ratchet it up. Like,
oh wait, hold up. Yeah, hold up.
We're gonna top it.
Hold up. 50 Cent is on. Hold on. I gotta show this. 50 Cent is on here.
What a collection they have.
He drunk. 50 Cent looking like hell.
Curtis looking rough.
He looks rough.
You made waves earlier this year when you took a flirty photo with Lauren Boebert during your visit to DC. Did anything happen between the two of you?
No, just a photo.
Just a photo. All right, just checking.
He's also drunk.
CNN, I gotta ask, hey, what did you think of the Drake versus Kendrick feud this year? Who came out on top?
Man, I think it was good for the culture. They both created music that was up to standard, faster than
that is a political answer.
And it's exciting.
Wow. Wow.
What time do you think tonight you will actually go to bed? Like on New Year's Eve, what time do you actually say, all right, tonight it's done?
Yeah, I'll go to sleep tomorrow.
Too messy for you.
You're going to sleep tomorrow.
I'll go to sleep tomorrow.
Yes. He's in Vegas too. Hey,
it's gonna be all
50,
night.
since you're so opinionated, I want to run through various random pop culture topics to see if you give a damn about them or not. Okay.
Anderson is drunk. Look, he holding on to the pole. Anderson holding on to the pole.
Do you give a damn that Yellowstone ended?
That was a big show though. Like it's a disappointment to me that it's not continuing. Something is It's interesting about how it could be that successful and then someone just decides they don't want to do it anymore.
It was like 32 seasons of Yellowstone.
Yeah. Do you give a damn about Nicole Scherzinger's star turn in
I tried.
Sunset
I couldn't get
Boulevard?
into
I
it.
can never pronounce her name, as great as she is.
I didn't see it. She's beautiful, right? I care about anything when you look like that.
Yeah.
He's drunk.
Do you give a
said
damn?
it's like a great show.
It's amazing. It's spectacular. She's unbelievable.
This is how we're filling the
Do
time,
you give a damn
folks.
about the upcoming Bluey feature film?
I give a damn.
I do too.
Yeah.
The Bluey
They asked him 50 Cent how he feels about the Bluey movie.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Do you get?
Andy's drunk.
For kids, like kids love it. Little kids love it.
Do you
Andy's
give a
drunk.
damn that Beyonce was nominated for 11 Grammys, making her the most nominated artist in Grammy
Oh, what's
history?
it gonna say?
But she already got 30 of them, 32 of them. So give her those 11 too. It's crazy.
He ain't trying to get shot.
Do you give a damn
Even shot
that Taylor
enough.
Swift's Eras
Right.
tour was the highest grossing tour ever?
Yeah, that's something for everybody to watch because she put on a kind of show that you can't deny.
Political
Do you
answer.
give a damn about the upcoming season of White Lotus?
What he said. I wish that too.
Nah, I really don't give a damn about that. Nah, I'm sorry. It's a good show. You set me up.
I don't either. Honestly, we're gonna be honest.
Do you,
You could have
hey,
pulled
50, do
plans
you
for
give a
that one.
damn
There we go.
that there are mysterious drones flying over Jersey and New York?
Just FYI, folks, it's planes and people in Jersey are stupid.
So white's there and we're not doing
People are dumb as hell.
They are.
Do you give a damn about? Do you give a damn about Wicked in general?
This is a setup, man.
I've never even seen Wicked.
This is a setup.
Yeah, I never saw it.
Yeah.
It's like I never saw it.
Dude, I've never seen it either.
Well, you both need to see it.
I
It's
gotta
really
see it.
great.
Everyone's talking about
Do
it.
you give a damn? Last question.
You need to come back.
J-Lo and Ben
You gotta come
Affleck
back.
broke
Here we
up.
go. Here's the link. Come back on.
No, that's
Anybody who's high or
I mean,
drunk,
I
come on the
guess-
show.
We've seen this before. They broke up before.
This is the place for you.
It's not the first time.
Okay.
This is the place for that.
So you've been there, done.
Or you can
All
hear
right.
my children.
Well, 50 Cent, I hope. What time do you go on? What time do you go on?
Everybody's smiling about the screenshot.
I'm gonna go on shortly. As soon as I get off here with y'all, I'm gonna
Okay,
get dressed.
thank you.
Let me just ask you,
I'm
given,
ready. You
I mean,
know,
your
this is a big deal.
experience,
You're a big
given
deal.
your history, do you get nervous still, like moments before you go on? Do you have like butterflies all in your stomach? Or are you all just like, I got this?
It's okay, Ryan. You wanna go, Ryan? You could go.
Nah.
We love having you,
No,
but
it's good.
because we need that voice. Goddamn, stop talking when I'm not ready.
But I get nervous. If you
What
don't
is
get nervous, I don't think you should perform anymore because then you don't care about the performance.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Yeah, I don't care anymore.
I'm getting
All
all
right, so
sorts
I'm gonna go back to us. Let's go back to us. Wait, oh shit. Sorry. All right, Dr. D. So we got two doctors. We got Dr. T, Dr. D. And we'll see if Dr. H can join us. But how are you? You said you was faded. You high as shit.
I had me a blunt, and then there was another one, and I had that too. It was really my girlfriend went to bed at like 6:30, so I've been trying to entertain myself. I'll go poke at her in about 35-40 minutes. See if
That's
she
the black
feels
woman
like getting
effect.
up.
That's the black woman effect. Okay. So listen. So they were talking about the drones in New Jersey. They found out that it's not drones, it's just airplanes, and people from Jersey are stupid.
Your eye's really good at judging like how far away something is and how big it is, up to about 80 feet. So they see these airplanes, they're like, "Oh, that's really close." It's like
20,000 feet.
Yeah, it's not as close as you think.
It's scary
Well,
that
it's not-
Jersey's
I
not
looked
like
at
the
the
best
dog's card
education,
today
and
for
people are
about-
still.
Yeah. People are just not smart. So how was your 2024 was a little rough, right? Rest in peace to your baby, your dog. Our brother here lost his dog. Everybody, put a heart in the chat, put some love in the chat for the baby that passed away. And we're sorry that happened to you. And you also had a car accident. Like, come on, and you're Aries. Let's just bond for a second, you and I.
I was thinking about you literally as the brakes were locked. I'm like, yeah, we can't catch a break this year.
We can't catch a break. Well,
Get
the
rid of
Pluto
that
transit.
shit. What is going on?
So the Pluto transit, the last 15 years, it was mostly affecting Aries, Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn. And so it was a tumultuous year. And it was a year that we were supposed to be learning lessons, right? So Aries, we tend to be extremely stubborn when it comes to things. We need stuff to literally smack us in the face. And so a lot of Aries this year went through some wild stuff. And it fucked us up. You know what I mean? So, but shout out to you, still here, though, right? It's 11:05, December 20. What the fuck date is it?
December 20.
Yeah, nobody knows what the date is.
2031st.
2031st? 2031st. Charlie, what's today's date?
December 31st, 2024.
Thank you very much. At least the voice of goddamn reason. The voice of goddamn reason.
I just
Well,
chose
that's
the
terrifying.
date
Sagittarius.
yesterday for, January 24. So I'm not here yet. The woman
We always
said,
shout out the weed.
Try next year. I'm like, it's so far away.
The weed.
Shout out to the weed. Shout out to everybody with the weed. India's here. India's here. Shout out India. No, you are not the only one that is high.
No,
Absolutely not.
No, I'm
all of you got raw dog life. Shout out to you. Again, shout out to our sober living people, because you raw dog life.
Couldn't be me, but yeah,
we're here.
That's something.
We're here. Katie, how are you? Because Charlie said they're the only one that's sober, I think.
I spent a lot of time
Okay, so let's keep going. I got a docket, y'all. Let's talk about Diddy, y'all. Okay.
Do we have to?
Okay. We actually do.
Oh no.
We actually do.
Okay.
Because we're talking the biggest stories, right? Let's
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh shit.
Then the MDC bail. But Judge Subramanian, he didn't bite on that, and Diddy's bail was denied for the third time. According to a report from the Daily Mail, that's why Diddy had a breakdown. A person close to him apparently said, quote, spending the holidays behind bars was a nightmare for him. If you want to believe all this,
Boo, boo, tomato, tomato.
begged the guards to take him to the hospital for observation, but they refused. This same friend or person told the Daily Mail, quote, he eventually managed to calm himself down with the meditation technique he's been using while he's been behind. 2 hours of deep breathing and focusing to get out of the bad.
Oh my God.
We all know this nigga's going through withdrawal. So I can say the N-word. I'm with a bunch of white people. I can say it. Diddy is going through withdrawal.
100%.
I'm gonna let's be honest, right, folks? Yeah. Like, oh, sorry, wrong one. Sean, Puffy, Puff Daddy, P Diddy, Diddy, Brother Love, Combs is going through withdrawal. We're talking about somebody who, for at least 20 years, has been using heavy substances in his day-to-day life, and then extra when he's partying. And in those parties, he was
when it ends up in your
hold on, y'all. Wait, before y'all start talking, I don't want nobody to get in no trouble. We gonna put the damn allegedly banner up. Everything is allegedly. I don't want nobody getting in trouble. This is withdrawal. And the thing is that here's the thing. He could have gotten drugs in jail. We know that every drug you can think of is in jail. But we know what we know in jail, people who don't get love, accused child rapists. And you know what I mean?
They don't last.
They don't last. That's why they've had to put him in solitary or, kind of put him away from other people. That doesn't fly with people. So ain't nobody trying to even talk to him or help him or anything, because There's real gangsters in there. What you got to say?
And as soon as he got there, he has his papers, and everyone's gonna see him. So even on the off chance that you don't know who the fuck Diddy is,
Which is
everybody
impossible.
knows.
I'm sorry. I'm
That's
sorry.
impossible at this point in America.
Yeah, no, it's impossible. Like, you don't live in the United States and not know who he is. And that speaks to his influence and power, right? It speaks to why he was able to do what he has done for so long. He is so
He's done
intricately woven.
Kids' Choice Awards. He's done Democratic campaign stuff, like get out the vote stuff, like
Vote or die, yeah.
vote or die, yeah. Like
He's donated millions of dollars to HBCUs. He has set up awards. There's a program in Philadelphia, Rec Philly, that got like $1 million or something like that, a high number from him. And they had to release a public, thing about it. He bought influence. He bought power. And that's how he was able to get away with the things that he's accused of doing. Now, I just have to remind everybody, 50 minutes before we move into a new year, I have always stayed on his neck. For as long as people have been following me, they know I hate that man. And people told me I was doing too much. I said, no, I'm not. I said, but you know what? I'll chill, because y'all, every time I say something about him, y'all got something to say. Vindicated. I've met him.
That's so true.
I've met him. His energy is awful. It's as horrible as his breath. He's got demons at every part of him. I said it. Here we go. Correct. You can say all white party, and his name will be the first one you think of. That's real. Diddy all white parties.
Yep.
Okay. So the Diddy story, and then for those who maybe perhaps are living under a rock and don't know, whatever. Sean Combs is in jail right now, accused of everything. It's a RICO charge. And he's accused of orchestrating human trafficking, which involves sex trafficking, all kind of stuff. They got him for a lot of stuff, possibly sexually abusing minors, all these kinds of things. They went through his house, they seized his assets, his laptops, his phones, everything like that. He is accused of recording things. Okay. And so they seized a lot of tapes. They said they found 1,000 bottles of baby oil. And since he was arrested, so many people have come forth with stories. Now, I'm not going to say that all of them are true. We know that there's like a 3% false accusation rate, right? But people are coming forward with stories about their experiences with him. Have y'all heard some of these stories, right?
Mm-hmm.
Awful. What do y'all think about the Diddy situation? What do y'all predict is going to happen in 2025 as it relates to Diddy?
I don't think he's gonna survive the year.
What do you mean? You think somebody's gonna take him out?
I thought he'd been Epsteined already.
I'm surprised too, honestly.
No, but I think that they got him protected and on what, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
He's the kind of person that would have dirt come out if anything happened to him.
Right. And it's interesting. That's interesting to me, because here's the thing. They got rid of Epstein. I think Epstein had more power than Diddy. So they'll sacrifice him because he's a black man. They're not going to go out of their way to protect a black man. They'll do what they need to do to protect a white man, even if it means killing him, because of all the information he had on white men, right?
Yeah, all
Diddy
the records and the recordings that they found.
Yep.
He has too much dirt on too many people.
And I think that Epstein was messing around in the upper echelon, right? Prince Andrew, Donald Trump, Bill Clinton. I think Diddy might have been dealing with some upper street folks, hip hop folks, things like that, maybe a few movie stars. But none of these people have power like the folks that Epstein was dealing with and taken to that damn island.
Yeah.
So I think that they're probably willing to make Diddy an example. You know what I mean? He deserves all of that, or, you know, whatever punishments he gets or whatever. And I'm abolitionist, and for me, it's like I'm one of those people. It's like we don't have to do all this. Put two between his eyes. We know what he did. I'm sorry, like I hate to say that. That's why I'm never going to get monetized. But there's too many accusations, and then we saw what he did to Cassie. That alone, that video alone, is enough. Put two between his eyes, and that's it. Justice is done. We don't have to spend all taxpayer money. We don't have to go through a trial. We don't have to do anything. I don't know, that's just me. What do you think, Charlie?
The fact that he would be the way he was in that Cassie video in public, knowing, like, he's not an idiot.
No.
He knows that he knew that there were cameras. He didn't care.
Yeah. He didn't care.
He didn't care who saw. He didn't care who it was.
And he'd been getting away with it. What you said, Charlie? Sorry.
Right.
What you said, Charlie?
He's been getting away with it for so long that, like, he had the audacity, you know, like he didn't.
Yeah.
He knew he didn't have to care, and he didn't for a long time. Like, what that video was like, what? How many years ago? I mean, it's just now coming out. Like, and I also think that is in part because of all the things that were happening behind the scenes with, you know, investigations and whatever they were finding. Like, I think that's really why we got the Cassie video. But at the end, I'm just thankful I'm not his lawyer. I'm just thankful that's not my job, because
I think that Diddy has strong ties. I'm not gonna say I think. I know Diddy has strong ties to Trump. And that's why I agree with you, Maxine. I think that once Trump is in office, Diddy is going to be one of the first people. But here's the thing. You can't pardon someone who hasn't been convicted.
I'm really interested to get out of this.
He hasn't been convicted of anything yet. He hasn't gone to trial.
The trial's going to take years.
The trial is going to take a very long time. So he can't get pardoned unless somehow Trump manipulates the Supreme Court to make some kind of decision that says he has unilateral power to get people out of jail and give them get out of jail free passes, which now we understand we can't put that past anybody.
Yeah.
You know, there's Dr. Hall. He's back.
Biden just did it.
Yeah, he did. Right. So well, Biden pardoned like damn near every dude, all but 3 men that are on federal death row.
Pardon people that like stole millions from the towns they were elected to work for, you know, shit like that. Like
sold children.
Yeah.
Sold children. Wasn't that here in Pennsylvania, Katie? The judges that were selling the babies.
Yep. That was a huge
selling them
deal
to the private prisons. That was a huge. I remember when that happened.
Yeah.
And then Robinette is going to go and pardon them. Again, I'm an abolitionist, bastard. But if that's the system you're working with, then I'm going to critique in the process that you're working. You telling me?
No, they were literally selling kids.
They were selling kids. Whatever. Yeah. I don't know, y'all. All right. So what are we looking forward to in 2025? What are our resolutions? Why is
Cry less and free Luigi.
Cosign.
Y'all agree with Katie? We got free Luigi?
I don't think he did. So yeah.
You don't think he did? You know what? I think there's a case to be made that he did not do it.
Yeah.
It wasn't him.
I'm seeing evidence.
What's the evidence?
There's 4 different pictures of 4 different guys with bushy eyebrows.
Different pictures of different guys. The fact he could not have possibly biked from.
Wait, y'all, we got to pause. We have a lawyer in the office. We got a lawyer. Dr. Clark is a lawyer. She's a JD PhD. She said not pardoned, sentences commuted to life. And that's true, right? So he took him off of death row because he is anti-death penalty, as am I, and gave them life. My whole thing is taxpayers now have to pay for these people. Bitch, I don't know. I get stuck in those things.
So death sentences usually cost taxpayers more because of all of the appeals and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's usually more expensive to even execute people than it is just to give them, life without possibility of parole.
Okay. Yeah. And then I think about, the moral part of you got to be the executioner.
That.
How often are you participating in the death of someone only for the Innocence Project to let you know you killed somebody who didn't do it. What
I'd
does
rather
that do?
every guilty
You know?
person stay alive than any one innocent person be executed. Because one person
So many
is too many.
doctors in the audience. I love it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. You know I got ADHD, Ryan. Keep talking sexy, please.
I'm spacing, checking my phone for threads, anything interesting. There's not a damn thing that hold my interest.
My thing is, if it's not okay for a cop to kill anyone, why is it okay for the state to kill anyone?
All right, for real. All right, let's move on because there were the Supreme Court decisions, right? 2024, the Supreme Court saw more decisions than they had, and it's like almost a record number, right? Latoya, please, Dr. Clark, please let us know if I'm totally messed up. But I know they were talking about how they usually do not see this many cases. There were a lot of cases that came up. So one of them was upholding racial gerrymandering. Okay, South Carolina came basically, they're saying that they have the right to continue their racial gerrymandering, which is a blow to efforts to protect voting rights, right? So that happened, right? We had another decision criminalizing houselessness. Anybody thoughts on that? Was it Oregon, right? Charlie, what are your thoughts? You have a reaction. What are your thoughts?
Oh, I do. So I'm also a lawyer. I used to do Social Security disability work.
Charlie, come on. All right. Our community got it. Yes.
I'm hoping to go back to doing Social Security disability work.
We already manifested that for you, but we already manifested that for you.
Yes. Criminalizing houselessness has been like probably the number one thing that pissed me off this year. I don't think a lot of people understand how deeply like these homelessness sweeps, whatever you want to call them, like these sweeps, like picking up encampments and stuff, how much they just like wreck these people's lives, and not just like their immediate life, but also like their ability to move forward. Like the most devastating points in my career have been moments where like houseless clients are calling me crying because they're like, yeah, they swept up my wheelchair, they swept up my meds, they swept up the last letter I had from my mother, they swept up all my notifications from Social Security, so now I don't even know when I gotta go to the doctor so I can get approved for this stuff. And there's nothing I can really do. Like that's outside of the sphere of what I can even help them with. It's so devastating. And then it often sets them back from getting benefits. Like they often miss their appointments for Social Security. They often miss like paperwork that needs to be sent out that delays them getting on benefits. It delays them maybe getting things like food stamps, maybe getting into shelter. Like all of these things that are supposed to be there for them to help them, they end up losing access to them because of this. And they're not even guaranteed to be given housing. Like they're not even really being offered that. Like they're just getting their spit taken and then being like.
So Charlie, in my former life, you and I would have worked together. You know, because all of my work as a social worker, as a social work administrator, was related to housing and houselessness, homelessness. And I'm everything that you said, I support it and I've seen it. I've also experienced homelessness, street homelessness. And I'm telling you, the dehumanizing ways that people who are street homeless are treated is so disgusting in this country. You know what I mean? Dr. D, what do you think? I know you have it. I know you got some thoughts. You smart.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I've, being in the system as, a caregiver for a long time, seeing it, how the system fails you from a higher level view. And then recently having become disabled myself and the terror that comes with that from the other point of view. I feel it a bit bleak, to be honest. We have in a system that is the most expensive and the least beneficial because we literally give our money away to people who provide nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes bad things happen, and people get excited about those bad things happening because it is a reaction to the system in which we are thrust.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I can't say anything more because I don't want to visit. So,
No, hear you. No. Thank you. I appreciate what you share. And that's, and that's the stuff that we're talking about. Like, we're not just quarterbacking and armchair quarterbacks. We have real lived experiences with these things. We do real work with these things. We see the impact of these things. And now that, you all understand why I'm so big on creating community is because, like, listen, we got. And this damn fascist regime that's trying to take over, we all we got.
Yes.
All right. So another one, presidential immunity. Who wants to weigh in on that?
He's not even going to use it for anything good.
They gave this motherfucker presidential immunity.
It is such bullshit. Like, I made a bunch of people like me, so I can do whatever I want. Fuck you. Like, well, that makes sense.
Right.
The system really is telling you there are no rules, yet half of the people are going to stick.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
Oh, hi.
Another
Welcome.
There he is.
Hey. How's it going, everybody?
No, keep going, Dr. D. You were
Yes, Dr.
talking.
D, you were filling us in.
I think I was finished.
Oh.
I try to keep it brief.
Charlie and Dr. Hall, you don't drink or smoke or anything, right?
I do not drink or smoke. I'm a teetotaler.
Charlie, there you go.
I mean,
all right.
I'm Cali sober, so I do smoke, but I'm limited on how much I
Cali
smoke
sober.
due to long COVID. So
Yeah, Cali sober.
They said, hold on, don't lie on my name.
I'm in the corner by myself. I'm used to it.
But this idea,
for
like,
all. I'll get everybody home.
so this is a real statement, right? SCOTUS has lost all credibility. Where are we going, y'all? Like, what's
SCOTUS
happening?
is now just a political engine.
Yep.
Right.
Forced through whatever agenda.
Yeah.
And
All right, so
bypassing lawmaking.
Dr. Hall, Dr. H, we asked everybody, how was your 2024?
Wait, is it me? It was me?
I'm Dr. H.
Yeah, sorry.
Jesus Christ.
So,
He said he don't drink or
This man
smoke.
is a mess.
It's late. It's been a long day. My 2024 was good. I rocked 2024. I'm coming out of it, in spite of all the stuff happening in the world. I'm killing it. I'm killing the game right now.
Y'all put a one in the chat to celebrate Dr. Hall killing it, because none of the rest of us wasn't doing shit. Dr. Hall's killing it.
Hey, good year for me. Banner year. So,
wait, how did you?
had a banner year.
You were on TV today. How'd it go?
Say it again.
Weren't you on TV today?
I was on TV today.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He was on TV this morning, y'all.
Yes, I did fairly well. They asked me about New Year's resolutions. I sounded like a smart person. I did not get too anxious to be on TV. I was in a new studio. I've been in the other studio. I've been in the studio a few times. I don't know if you know who I am, but I've been in a TV
Put
studio
some
before.
respect on my name.
I don't know if you know.
But being in a different TV studio was strange, so I was a little thrown off by being in Studio B.
There you go, some ones. You got some ones.
Studio A. So I did pretty well though. I felt good about the performance and said some smart things, and maybe they'll have me on again. We'll see. We'll know.
Let's check in. Let's check in with the New Year's Eve thing real quick before we get into this. Hold on, because they're doing white people things. Okay.
Kenzie. It is a new year ahead. Yes. The freshness of the new year.
Is this an Irish guy?
Of course.
Is that Banaka? Who remembers Banaka?
Thank you.
Yeah, Banaka.
Banaka.
Later. And you, sir.
It tasted terrible.
Israel. That's appropriate. New year. Wonderful day. Are you ready? Are you?
I would hate for my name to be Israel.
More than fresh in the new year.
Yeah.
Black people love naming their sons Israel. Oh, they gave everybody Oh, it's
They handed it out.
Listerine.
They
Oh,
probably
so they
handed it
got
out.
them to promote it. Okay.
Yep.
I was wondering why these people are just like randomly using this for me strips.
Like, why do all these people have
Well, now they're
breath
going
fresheners?
to. Well, because it was a sponsor, one of the sponsors.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. Well, fuck them because we're not talking to them. Okay.
Oh.
So, okay, back to Dr. Hall. So, what was a highlight? What was something that you could name as a highlight of your year?
The highlight of the year, definitely, I added some clinicians to my business, which meant I had to sort of step my game up to make sure that, one, you know, my group. I started my Black Men support group. That is definitely the highlight, along with adding some other clinicians to my practice. So expanding my practice.
Look at you doing
with a couple of
good.
other clinicians. So the fact that I had this
Look at you
idea
doing good
to
in the world.
provide services to Black men and somehow have pulled it off for 6 months. We'll see how it goes into the next year. There's some maybe
Look
some
at
big
you
things
being
happening
good
with
as
that.
shit.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Oh, helping people, motherfucker.
I'm
Look
doing
at
my
you.
best out here. There's a lot of need.
He's out here helping people.
I am often overwhelmed by the level of need people have out there. So
Yeah. No, that's real. That's real. And, you know, shout out. Everybody put in one chat. Shout out to Dr. Hall for creating a group for Black men to talk about their mental health because we know that's important. And if I'm not mistaken, you own your own business.
I do own my own business.
In the United States, there are less than 400 Black male psychologists who run their own business. I ran the numbers.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have a celebrity here.
Apparently, I'm a big
Dr.
deal.
Hall is one of less than 400 people.
Ugh. It breaks my heart to hear the number out loud.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff going on there.
Number. What the fuck?
It's a
Katie got a booty call. Katie said I might have some ass on deck.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she left. Katie said she got some ass.
Poke when it's poking.
All right.
I'm relying on.
I'm the only she in the chat.
Uh-oh.
I hold my own.
I'm pretty sure
my own.
I think
So
I've
what
been
are you looking for?
It's okay.
You actually no. You've been for the babies. Charlie is holding it down. Shout out. Dr. Hall, what are you looking forward to in the future? What are you looking forward to in 2025?
Continuing to expand my reach and my practice, and I may have foolishly said on live television today that I'm going to write a book, so I guess I got to do that. So yeah,
let's put in the chat. We manifested for Charlie. We're going to manifest for Dr. H. Put in the chat. Dr. H writes a book. Dr. H writes a book. Put it in the chat.
Yeah.
We are manifesting. We are using this energy. Okay.
Thank you.
It's going to be a best-selling book. That's right, Charlie. Take it up a notch. A best-selling book.
I do not know David Archer from Montreal. But
wait a minute.
Probably a good therapist.
They said.
Yeah. Are you checking on your son? Because he's having his own party in your house. And we just hope that he's not ringing in the new year.
Wait. Excuse me. Excuse me. Did you come with an entourage? Did you come to this live with an entourage?
I'm just saying. I didn't know. I didn't know Kitty was going to ask that question, but I popped on to make sure that we were keeping track of what the young man was doing downstairs or upstairs. Which floor is he on, and how's it going? How's his party?
We're now entering their family group chat, everyone. Live on my show, they've got a family group chat, and I don't even know what's happening right now.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem. You don't know what's happening.
Dr. H, how many children do you got? You got one son? How many children you got?
3 children. I have 2 boys and a girl, but they're all still, I've got a 14-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old. So I don't have to worry about girls in the house yet. My son is just a little still nerdy. So, you know, we're not there yet.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So somebody said I thought the door's gonna be open. My door is open. I don't know if y'all noticed. Lil Kim is not usually where she is. This is an open door. Don't play in my face. This is an open door right here. I am monitoring. I am listening for sounds.
Got that listening ear on.
You get what I'm saying? You said you saw the door closed when I joined. It's open now.
Is it too quiet or is it? Do you hear music? Is there?
That's the
Mellow Moods
closet. The
playing?
closet is closed. Yes, that's the closet. That's the closet. That's the door.
Are Mellow Moods playing? What do the kids listen to these days? Daniel Caesar, is he playing? I don't know.
Who's Daniel Caesar?
You don't know who Daniel Caesar is?
I don't know what Daniel Caesar is.
Young gentleman who sings R&B.
Ryan, do you know who Daniel Caesar is? Ryan don't know who Daniel Caesar is either. Everybody thought my closet was a closed door.
Nah,
No, that's the door.
that's the exit.
It's open. I'm listening. Anyway, all right, y'all. We still going. We got. Let me see what we got. We did Mark Robinson. Oh, here we go. This is one all of you can weigh in on. Elon Musk. Let's talk about it. We're gonna do a roundtable here. We're gonna do a roundtable here. Dr. Hall, we'll start with you because you just got here.
Okay. I'm in.
Thoughts on Elon Musk buying America this year?
Besides derision and disgust, and also just like, oh, that's right, this is America, and so we'll let Dr. T's favorite African buy their way into the top of the country. Because he's got money and he's a smart businessman, and so why can't he buy influence and power in America? Is it two? Oh no, I'm back out the group. I was doing so well.
If you are new to this channel,
This man.
so Dr. H, okay, all jokes aside, a very, very brilliant guy. He's awesome. We love him around here. He's been part of the community for a long time. Has, helped me out occasionally or whatever. So we'll put that.
Save the show, and we're in crisis.
But
when the host needs to leave, I get left in a lurch. I hope this time, if you got to go to the bathroom, there's like 4 other people, so we can carry the conversation.
This is actually true.
Yeah.
This is actually true. I'll be right back.
So there we go.
Give it a idea.
Hey guys.
Why did you
So
do
Ryan,
that?
Dr. D, how are we doing? Because I know now I've been on 3 times now. I now know how this goes. How's everybody else doing?
I'm just trying to stay attached to my chair right now.
There you go. You're still with us. We're all here. We're enjoying a lovely evening together at this dinner party hosted by Dr. T. That she's left me in charge of.
She came dressed up.
Yes.
I don't know where my cat is.
Better
I'm
than everybody
slightly
else.
concerned.
I mean,
Hey,
is the door open or a window? Yes. No, Charlie, you're killing it.
Oh, the little baby.
There you go.
He's sleeping under my desk on a backpack.
Nice.
Oh.
They always find a way. I've got a cat sleeping on a blanket on my floor.
Yeah.
I have 2 sleeping dogs.
He's not attacking me, so I'm good.
Hey, gotta enjoy the moment of peace while you got it. Yeah. What was the subject? The subject was Elon. What is everybody else feeling about
Elon Musk? What do you guys think about Elon Musk? My God, today.
They've never been so blatant about buying the country.
Never? Are you sure about never, or just never in our lifetime? Because they bought the country before.
I know,
I
but
don't know if
they've
you heard
never
about
just
Henry
been,
Ford, but
it mass media, like we have 24/7 coverage of everything. Like I don't think we've ever seen somebody just like so blatantly be like, here's $1 million if you sign up to vote for this candidate.
But also Trump is broke, so he needs somebody with some money to get him over the hump that was buying a presidency for a second time.
He is a broke bitch.
Yeah.
And he's just always been pretending like he isn't.
He's so good at it, though. He's so good
He's
at it.
never paid anybody.
New Yorkers have been like, hello, anybody want to listen to us? We tried to warn you about Rudy Giuliani. You didn't listen. We warned you about Trump. You're not listening.
Nobody
because I grew up in the era where Donald Trump was routinely clowned in New York media. It was like every other day they were posting about his shenanigans and making fun of him.
Mm-hmm.
So
how did he get
so serious?
He got
He's not
fed up with
serious.
that
Back
shit.
in the day.
He got tired of being made fun of, and he's like, I'm going to get the highest positions in power and punish everyone that I can for making fun of me. Like,
and his base hates New York, so of course they'd want to stick
They
it to New
do
York
because we're coastal elites, you know.
Out of
Yeah,
touch.
I have 2 bottles of wine here.
Wow.
Okay.
Chilling it.
Oh shit. Wow, yeah.
Are they both open? Are you double fisting over there?
They're both open.
This is water. This is cold
seltzer.
Fresh
Yes,
Midwest
cold water.
water.
Because I don't abuse
There's several people on the chat have cold water.
Wow. Everybody in the chat is drinking water.
Shout out to the cold
yeah,
water.
no.
Gang.
Yeah.
Cold water gang.
Gang. All right. So before we get into the celebration of the new year, I do want to mention to me what was the biggest story of 2024. And what do y'all think I'm going to say? Actually, before I say what I think it is, let's go around. So we'll start with Charlie, we'll go to Ryan, we'll go to Dr. D and Dr. H. What do you think the biggest kind of political news story of 2024 was?
I mean, I don't know if I can pick just one. One incident, I would say Gaza, Palestine has been the biggest overarching of this year.
Ryan, what do you think?
I was thinking the same, and just pretty much the constant, like, we're working tirelessly towards a ceasefire. They don't meet our conditions, we're gonna limit or stop sales, and then they're just like, psych, we're still selling them weapons, we're still doing this genocide.
Dr. D, what do you think?
Oh God, I had a thought and it ran away.
Oh no.
You see what happens when white people do drugs? You see how when white people do drugs, what happens?
It was,
You see why I'm sober?
He's with us. Give him a second.
Hey, I mean, sorry, there's explosions. I don't know if you hear them. I do live in the South. But the, Black Nazi, Mark Robinson, I know y'all already talked about it before I came in, but my goodness, the tone. And North Carolina is such a schizophrenic state when it comes to, look at most of our gubernatorial leadership. It's been pretty steady. We've had a few schmucks, but mostly Democratic, mostly steady. And then you look at the rest of it, the gerrymandered crap, the overarching conservatism to the state, but none of it points to a Nazi, a black Nazi. It seems to tick all the boxes that never get ticked. I knew he was going to lose. I knew it was going to be handy, but it was so embarrassing that, he is lieutenant governor for a little while still.
Yeah, he still is, right? Dr. H, what was the biggest political story for you for 2024?
Biggest political story has to be Trump's being on the ropes underdog story of a man with not enough money finding his way back into a seat of power in spite of him being a horrible person on every measurable scale. And that America just needs to prove itself to be the worst possible country at the worst possible time. And that, the coup that was Kamala Harris sidelining Biden only to be thwarted in 100 days of optimism. And the fact that we'll be living with that mistake for 4 more years. So, we haven't already done it once before.
There's something to that. We've done this before. Some people, the term is ableist or what have you, but they call him a lame duck president, right? And that's why he kind of needed COVID, to make something pop, because he had. I remember they said he had over 1,400 vacant positions. He didn't even bother to hire.
He did not govern.
His administration.
He did not really govern.
He didn't govern. He didn't want to govern. That was never the thing. He was all he wanted to do was boost his own profile, right?
He wanted the title and to protect himself from his own lifelong history of shenanigans that will catch up with him eventually. But and so it does prove how flimsy the justice system is, how flimsy, the American veneer is, and how power does ultimately protect you in some ways. You know, somebody's benefiting from it because the people in power who usually don't allow certain things are totally like, yeah, let's let it ride.
So I'm gonna say, that's my show.
Yeah, go ahead. You can take the full platform. You look lovely.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I think the biggest political story of 2024 has been the United States' active participation and complicity in some of the most horrific things happening in the world right now. You mentioned Gaza. That is huge for me. My public support of the Palestinian people has cost me a lot of work and a lot of money. But they say if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, right? So just quick shout out. If you want to send a Cash App or a Venmo or anything, that's really helpful. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hosting this space. It's nice to support that. But also, aside from that, the United States is a dastardly imperialist nation. Our government does not care about humanity, domestic or abroad. Our government only cares about power. Our government lives in fear of China having more power than us, Japan, whatever. They're not really worried about European nations. They're not worried about African nations. But they're worried about ceding power to another major player, Russia, China, etc. They do not care about human beings. So we can talk about Gaza. We can talk about Sudan. Talk about the Congo. Talk about Haiti. We can talk about Myanmar. We can talk about the Tigray people. And we could talk about all this stuff that has been going on that the United States has had a hand in that has led to the destruction of so many lives. And as someone who is here against her will, and I'm telling you, millions of African Americans are here against our will. We do not support this colonial project. We have been forced to occupy this space and not given the means to leave and go home, right? I think that is the biggest story of 2024, is that the United States revved up the imperialism. Correct. Am I off base? The United States revving up their imperialism and deciding that they were going to try to put a Black woman on that fucking glass cliff, to have her be the one to lead us into World War III and an American Civil War. I think both of those things are still going to happen. I think for 2025, we are looking at an American Civil War. And I think that we are looking globally, we're looking at World War III. Netanyahu, who just had prostate cancer surgery, I really hope that it failed and I hope that he dies. He is engaging in genocide of people, and that's not cool. All right. And I just want to say that and put that out there. And I want us to, we hold space for the tens of thousands, possibly hundreds of thousands of Palestinian people who have been ethnically cleansed with the support of the United States. Right?
Full-throated.
Like, now we're gonna go back to the screen. Let's see what's happening here. Anthony Anderson. Hold on, where's my banner? Anthony Anderson is a sexual assailant.
I need you both
A repeated sexual assailant. Anthony Anderson has been accused by several women of rape, and he has not been held accountable, and he continues to be propped.
She said she wants more work.
I just wanted to say that.
And you said.
So, hi everybody. We got a little over 10 minutes left.
was on.
Wait, this says 11:45 on here. This is not real. How do I update this? They're behind. They're behind. How do I go live?
Which of Anthony's famous
How do I get them to go live? How do I go live?
Sorry.
I think it's just their stream is
Let me
delayed.
because maybe I can skip past Anthony Anderson. There we go.
I gotta go toast with my daughter. So
Yes, go toss. Go ahead, Dr. Hall. Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to your family.
Yes.
No,
Happy
drop
New
a
Year,
2 in the
everybody.
chat if we get rid of him. Stop talking. Goodbye. Bye. All right. All right. So we're supposed to be live here. Let's go live.
Where is he? There's no porta.
It says 11:49. Let's refresh and we hit play. All right. We're a little bit closer to the truth.
Just since we're talking about it,
They said
what
2.
kinds
So
of
2.
stories does Richard typically
All right.
cover?
Richard covers everything. I've
Oh,
done
Miss Kit
Richard is
coming.
brilliant. He travels the
How you
world doing
doing?
showing it's international.
All right,
He does
here we
stuff.
go.
He's like an aviation.
All right, Miss
expert.
Kit.
He knows everything.
How are you? Welcome. First time. Let's see. How are you? Let's see what we got here. Miss Kit, how was your 2024? That's you. Yes,
Me?
that's you. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was not prepared to jump into the screen. There you go.
You're welcome.
It's been an interesting one. That is
Okay. Yeah, ups and downs.
a delay going on here, which is kind of weird. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. Turn off the other one and focus on the StreamYard. Like you turn off the other one and focus on the StreamYard.
Okay, there we go.
Welcome.
Well, see, I'm like looking somewhat at you guys. But no, thank you. I appreciate you giving me something to do this evening that was let me be home with my dog so that we could survive the there's like World War III going out in my neighborhood.
Oh my goodness.
Loud.
What are they doing? They shooting?
Oh no. It's just fireworks,
okay.
like lots.
Okay.
It's been going on for hours. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
CBD
So that's it. CBD. I get it. What was a highlight for you for 2024?
God, I don't know if there really was one. I got through it. I survived. I'm here. I have plants that are blooming.
There it is.
You know, that's kind of like my plants are thriving and my dogs are thriving.
They
And
look like they thriving as hell in the background. We see you, plant mama. We see you.
Like I definitely, I forget they're all behind me. This is the first time I've been all set up with this. This is like my whole new. This was my Christmas gift to myself.
We love it. We love it. Go ahead, Christmas gift. What are you looking forward to in 2025? Look at that baby.
I'm hoping to honestly be able to help more people. I help seniors with their cell phones, computers, tablets, and all the stuff that you need. Okay.
Yeah.
And facilities are horrible about wanting to let me get in the door. And the facility that I've been at for 14 years is wonderful. They're awesome. But it's like there's such a need, and 2020 brought that home so clearly. But the muckety mucks, you know, they don't always want to open the purse strings. So
yeah, no, they don't. They hate seniors. They hate you. They see you as a liability.
Oh yeah, well, and then I'm a woman, so you know, obviously I do not know what I'm talking about technology.
We've got pets, we've got animals in the spot. We've got cats, we've got dogs. We've got a lot. Let's add them here. Let's see what they're talking about. We haven't checked in with them in a while. Seems like we're on the same. We're at the same time down.
Just a little too long for me.
Good night, crypto. Good night, Moodang.
What the fuck is Andy talking
That
about?
seems like hell.
Hippo.
Like a circle of hell. for
I
sure.
know it's stink out there. I've been to Times Square. It be stinking out there.
It didn't ruin the tour.
It be stinking out there for real, for real.
So yeah, what is that?
And it's probably not cool enough to keep the stink down.
Right, because it's actually a very warm day.
I don't know.
I went outside today with my sweatshirt and it was chill. Last day of December should not be this warm in the Northeast.
76 here today.
76.
Yeah, in Georgia.
Where are you? In Georgia?
Yeah,
Anybody
South
else in the
Georgia.
South had 70 plus?
Yeah.
I was today.
Thunderstorm.
It was raining, but it was like in the 60s. It was raining, but in the 60s.
It was good weather to be smoking and on the grill.
About 90 seconds until they start to play the song Imagine here. And
okay,
we love, personally,
he's drunk. Anderson is drunk.
5 minutes before the stroke of midnight and the 5 or 10 minutes after
I
the
just
stroke
gotta
of
say,
midnight.
I hate John Lennon.
We're not going to be yammering on.
Right.
Fuck John Lennon. He mentioned Imagine, and it's just like, oh.
Being here because frankly, it is the most incredible 10 or 15 minutes to be in Times Square on New Year's Eve and experience it. So we want you at
He's
home
just killing
to
time.
experience that as much as closely as possible as we are experiencing. Don't mock me as I drag this out. So we're going to stop speaking in about 90 seconds or so. But
can I wish you a happy new year?
Yes, you can.
And say I'm very.
What are you grateful for?
And
y'all?
I'm very excited to go to Disney this year.
Yes,
with
my
you.
brother.
That is one of the things I'm most looking forward to in 2025.
He said that he's looking forward to going to Disney with Anderson.
On CNN every year, and it is
They're
so
fucking.
fun
They're fucking.
just
Come
letting
on.
loose for this amount of time.
Why are y'all going to
on
Disney
television.
together?
It's
And I
crazy.
hope you'll have me back.
I hope you won't be fired.
Yes.
We'll see
Miss
what
Kit, why are they
We'll
going
see.
to Disney
It's
together?
up to the two spheres.
Yes, it is.
And to all of you who are watching at home,
That
whether
seems
you're with
very
others
flirty,
or
what's
alone,
going
we are
on.
all with you, and we wish you the best
Ryan.
for this new year. So we're going to be listening to the song Imagine here.
Mickey Guyton, here she is.
You see what? Oh, Mickey Guyton. So they're gonna have somebody performing. I don't want to hear
Why
this
are
shit.
they going to
I'm
Disney?
sorry, y'all. I'm gonna mute this. I'm sorry, you guys. I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, anyway, we got a few more minutes. So in the chat, what are we saying? Fuck you to for 2024. What are we saying? Fuck you to. Right.
Like Nipsey Hussle
For me.
said, fuck Donald Trump.
Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. I'm gonna say fuck car troubles.
God, cool.
Yeah. You got enough of
Because
those. Too many.
come on. I had a car stolen and got a new car and then had two accidents in that car. Fuck car troubles. Charlie, what are you saying? Fuck you to?
I think you're muted, Charlie.
Uh-oh. Can't hear you, Charlie. That's okay. There we go. I think we hear something. Charlie,
Can you hear me now?
There we go. We got you.
I don't know what happened. I said, fuck billionaires, eat the rich.
Mm.
There it is. Eat the rich. Oh, Maxine said, fuck fake friends. I know that's right. As somebody who does a lot to kind of cultivate community and bring people together, we don't need no fakes. We're not going to survive with fakes.
Someone
Fuck
who's
fake
just
friends.
there for drama. Mm-mm.
Ooh, this is a good one. Fuck self-doubt. Listen, 2025, all the numerology is saying that it's going to be a year of abundance. Miss Kit, you believe that? It's going to be a year of abundance. We are not dealing with self-doubt. If Donald Trump could become president, you could do anything that you want to do. Y'all hear me? All right.
Twice.
Yeah.
What is stopping you?
Fuck being broke.
And
With
also,
inflation being what it is, wages not moving, a lot of Americans are struggling. But fuck that. Car issues, all that stuff. Fuck it. Fuck bad
I keep
bastards.
seeing 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. That might be the one. Fuck bad boyfriends. We getting rid of it. We leaving it here. Bad girlfriends, bad day friends, bad partners, bad lovers. We're leaving it all behind in 2024.
Don't
Okay?
settle for bad sex.
Don't settle for bad sex. All right, y'all. They're starting to get close to the countdown. 120. We're going to put it on. We're going to put it on. And we're going to do this together. Let's just do it together. We're going to do it. I got to switch over here. There we go. We're getting close, y'all. All right, Katie. Katie. Come in the, oh, shit, that's not the right link. Damn it, that's not the right link. Katie, come in the chat. Oh, we got 58. We got 58. 58 seconds, everybody. What I want you all to do if you're in the chat, today is the day. Think about how you want your 2025 to be. It's on you. 36. We got this. And we're going to do it together. I love you all. I know this is delayed, but we're doing this for dramatic effect. All right? We're going to count down together, and we're going to celebrate this. I love you all. You all have been supporting me for the last few months as I'm trying to get political theater with Dr. T off. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
2, 1. Just jump Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I'm gonna kiss this sculpture.
Happy New Year, everybody! Happy New Year, everyone! I love you all so much. I'm Katie. Fuck them kissing. I don't care about them kissing. Happy New Year to everyone that joined us.
Be a better one.
Yes, I want a calm, truthful, and effective. Yes, come on. I appreciate you all so very much.
Couldn't do this alone.
You don't even realize. I really do. Let's put them back on the stage. Let's see what they're doing. Better than the news.
We made it.
I'm leaving today. Because I'm from New York. That's the only reason I'm doing that. That's the only reason I'm doing that. Fuck them. All right. We done seen enough. Like, come on. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, guys.
I am so honored that you all joined us. Dr. Hall says Happy New Year. All right. Happy New Year, everyone. We're so happy. Y'all, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna do our best. And we're gonna be okay. I love you all so very much, and I appreciate you. I want the best for everyone who hears my voice right now, or who is watching this. I want the very best for you. I believe that we will win. Repeat after me. I believe
I believe
that we will win.
that we will win.
We're going to win, y'all. We are not going to fail. We're not going to lose. I appreciate you all so much. I'm actually going to pack it up because, when I get tired of shit, I got to go. But I love you all. Thank you all for joining in and being, not being afraid to join on my live. Really appreciate you all. And we will reconnect. As I said, we are going to be on Trump Watch. We'll do an inauguration thing. I'll have something on Inauguration Day. We're going to get through this together. No point in us getting through this by ourselves. Kit, welcome. Ryan, welcome. Everybody, if it's your first time joining us, you're welcome. If you're just coming now, please hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. We're going to continue to do this. If you want to donate to a sister who hosted for the last 2 hours, I really appreciate that. But other than that, we are great. I appreciate you all so much. I want you all to have a great night, and we will talk soon. All right. I love y'all.